Your relationship with yourself is eternal. So what does this relationship look like? Do you wake up in the morning glad to find yourself here? Are you a person you like to be with? Do you enjoy your own thoughts? Do you laugh with yourself? Do you love your body? Are you content with being with you? If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, how can you have a good one with someone else? If you don't love yourself, you will always be looking for someone to complete you, to make you happy, to fulfill your dreams. And always remember that being needy is the best way to attract an unsuccessful relationship. So I created a series of videos containing a summary of the 10 steps that Louise Hay had put together about how you can get to the point where you really do love yourself. These approaches helped me to be more confident and to really love myself much more than I have ever before, which changed my whole life. So please watch the video until the end. Hey everybody, and welcome to MotiVibes channel. To all who don't know Louise Hay, she is known as one of the founders of the self-help movement. Her first book, Heal Your Body, was published in 1976, long before it was fashionable to discuss the connection between the mind and body. To know more about Louise Hay and her books, please visit Louise Hay official website, which I mentioned in the description of this video below. And now let's start part 1 of the 10 steps of how you can get to the point where you really do love yourself. Step 1 is to stop all criticism. Just stop it now and forevermore. You could make changes in your life without being a bad person. You didn't have to be bad and then change. You could be okay and just change. Criticism never changes a thing, so refuse to criticize yourself and accept yourself exactly as you are. Remember, everybody changes. But when you criticize yourself, your changes automatically become negative. And when you feel good about yourself, it's amazing how positive your changes have been. Our ability to change, adapt, and flow with the process of life is our healing power. And our power lies in the choice of the thoughts that we think and the words that we use. Because our thoughts are creative, they create our experiences, they can contribute to everything we do in life. So if you really want to love yourself, it's essential to covenant yourself that you will do your very best from now on to stop criticism, number 1 you, and then other people, now and forevermore. Step 2, don't scare yourself. Stop terrorizing and scare yourself with frightful thoughts, because all you do is make any situation worse. You don't make it better. Don't take a small situation and make it into a big monster. And don't take a scary situation and make it even worse. It's a terrible way to live. And if you have a habit of doing this, stop it. Just stop it. You know how often we lie in bed at night, going over and over a problem, creating the worst possible scenario. We do this for illness, relationships, and work. For example, someone doesn't call us and we immediately decide that we are totally unlovable and we will never have a relationship in our life and we are abandoned. We also do this for work. You hear a small remark at work and you think, oh my God, I'm going to be fired. These frightening thoughts are affirmations too, but they're negative affirmations. So if you have a habit of thinking negative thoughts that scare you, the best thing to do is find an image of something you really like. It could be a sunset view, it could be some beautiful memories you had, it could be anything, and use that as your switch. Every time you find that you are frightening yourself with negative thoughts, just say to yourself, no, I'm not going to think about that anymore. I'm going to think about sunset views, or waterfalls, or beautiful memories, or whatever your image is, whatever you want to choose. And if you keep doing that, you will break that habit. But it always takes a little practice. Love yourself enough to stop scaring yourself. Step 3 is to be gentle, kind, and patient with yourself. Just be gentle and kind and patient. When you ask the question, how do I love myself? You are already in the process of beginning to love yourself. Because there was probably a time when you wouldn't even dream of asking the question. So you already started there. So as you learn new ways of thinking, be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself, and be patient with yourself as you plant new thoughts in your mind. Now watch for the old negative thoughts and kick them out as quickly as you can. Remove those negative thoughts as soon as you see them. And it's okay to make mistakes. While you are learning, you don't have to immediately be perfect. Anything you learn, the first time you try it, it feels wrong, it feels strange, it feels different. And we immediately have a tendency to judge it. But if we just practice a little bit, it can become normal and natural. So when you begin to do your affirmations or change your way of thinking, just know all you need is a little bit of practice, that's all. You are not going to do everything in one day. You are not going to love yourself totally in one day. But if you can love yourself much more every day than you did before, like a quarter of an inch, and every day you do a little bit more and a little bit more, you realize in 2 or 3 months you could love yourself very much. And all you do is just take a little bit more love every day. You know you can get up in the morning and say, I really want to love myself more today than I did yesterday. And if you make that statement, the universe will hear you and find out ways to do that. These were the first 3 steps in a 10-step process of how to really love yourself. Stay tuned for our upcoming parts of how to love yourself to learn more. And let me know in a comment below, what's the most challenging steps to practice for you in this video? And if you have any questions, please write it in a comment and I will answer you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends, because more incredible content are on the way.